With all my layers edited and in place with transitions, I'm going to add text to the beginning and the end of my portfolio movie. I'll start by shift selecting all the layers in the timeline, punching 5 seconds in the time code, and holding the shift key I'll drag so the first clip snaps against the playback head, and the rest will follow and remain in position. Putting the playback head at the beginning of the timeline, I'll either hit Command T or click on the text tool at the top of the interface, hit my cap lock, and I'll type in the information I want. I'll click on the Move tool to set the text and then place it in the middle of my composition. I'll take the cap lock off so that I can see the text and the images in the composition window again. The editing features of text will show up on the right hand side of the interface. In here I can change the size of it. I can change the spacing and any other feature that might be available to me in Photoshop as well. I want this to fade out after 4 seconds. In my time code, I'll punch in 400, hitting T on the keyboard to open up the opacity for the layer. I'll put my first keyframe in and then go to the end of the text layer and make the opacity 0. Now if I were to drag through, text fades out and the first image appears. I'll need another text layer at the very end with perhaps a URL or an email address. I'll click anywhere in my document window and I'll type in clicking on the Move tool, I'll set it, and I'm going to scale it down using the text window on the right hand side of the interface, and now I'm going to put it down at the end of my movie. Placing the playback head at the beginning of the email text layer at the end of my movie, I'll hit T on the keyboard, set the first keyframe, make the opacity 0, and I'll proceed 1 second in time and return the opacity back to 100%.